This is Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio station.
Peace, peace. This is djOHLOW coming to you live from Radio Fairfax here in Fairfax Va. All live beats by First Spawn today, man. Peace. Thanks for coming out, man. I've been missing you for the past few weeks, man. I've been yearning your beats, man. I've been rocking. In my truck, I only have your CD. I don't even have a Theory CD in there, for real, man. I only have the
that's unacceptable right there, man. So we got to talk about that one right there.
What's good, Little G? Thanks for coming out and playing live beats for us today, man.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, Ohlow. And like, I know I haven't been coming in the past like weeks.
Yeah, you've been busy, I know, man. Yeah, school and everything. I get it, man. It's all good. You're a junior now or a senior?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
Playing football this year?
Nah.
Come on, man.
I couldn't make the practices.
Why?
It's like, it's all strict.
Yeah, it is strict, man. Yeah. They've gotten strict over the years. Back in the day, as long as you can make it, you were on the team. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, you got to make everything to get onto the team. It's all politics now. Yeah, I get it. That's what's up, man. To your left, we got Miss CC Vibez.
What's going on, Ohlow?
What's going on, CC?
Chilling.
The last time you were here, man, I think you were talking about health, and you wanted to come back, and you brought some of your friends with you here.
I brought some baby onions.
Yeah, that's what's up.
From my drop-down onions that I got that are like 40 years old. So these are babies from some 40-year-old onions.
Cool, that's what's up. Yeah. We'll come back and talk to you about that. Next to you, we got Betta. Peace.
Peace. Oh, what's poppin'?
What's going on, Betta?
Everything's well, man. No complaints.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Beautiful weather outside.
Feels good outside, man.
Yeah, right? Yeah. This is it right here, man. This is VA weather right here.
That's what it's about, man. You know, stepping into the fall. You know, I dig that because, you know, I put my gear on the way I want to. You know what I mean? It'd be too hot in the summer to wear them layers, but now, you know, I can lay up.
This is the equinox. You know what I'm saying? No, my fault.
No, it's coming. That's what I say.
My fault.
They think like, you know, when Labor Day comes, they think the summer's over, but that's not the case. You gotta wait for the autumnal equinox.
Yeah, exactly. I'm tripping, man. We're moving into the equinox, actually.
Coming.
That's what's up, man. Next to you, we got Miss Candy.
What's up?
How you doing? Can I say Candy or should I say Candice?
That's fine.
That's what's up, man. How you doing?
Good.
And are you going to talk to us about the hypoallergenic this time? Because we didn't get to talk about it last time.
And I want to go into turmeric. I used turmeric last night.
Turmeric, yeah, exactly.
I'm glowing. You don't see it.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's what's up. And we'll come back and talk to you about that. Next to you, we got MC Logic.
Yo, what up?
Peace, fam. Signed to Myself Music.
Signed to myself.com,
that's what's up, man. You're here to talk about, you know, honestly, we all got together today to talk about the cypher that we just had. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows about the cypher because it's already online. And you guys were gonna do a live set for us, but unfortunately, I couldn't book the studio again. There were some problems here, but we're gonna get to the performance, and you're gonna actually bring your producer out too. Matter of fact, what's going on, man? Don't be shy.
Yo, peace. What's up, man?
What's happening, man?
Oh, man, everything is good.
The producer's name again? My fault, man.
W.O.L
Schizo.
Schizo,
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
W.O.L Schizo. So you guys are gonna come back and do a live set for us.
Yeah, no doubt.
But it just won't be a part of this show. But it's cool. We're gonna dedicate a whole show.
For
Signed to Myself. You know what I'm saying?
So
it's all good. Man.
That's what's up. That is what's good.
Behind you, we got Mr. Forge, man.
Peace, brother Ohlow.
What's going on, man? Good to see you back, man.
Always good
back
energy.
In the building. It's been too long, man. I like the shirt too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, DC loves Dilla. Shout out to J Dilla Foundation, Ma Dukes, Tony Smith, and CC Vibez for his birthday gift.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Miss CC, that's cool, man. And over here to the left, man, we got the lead conductor.
What's good? Theory in the house.
What's going on, Theory?
It's all good, man. Like Betta said, no complaints. Sun is shining. I'm shining. I'm good. I used turmeric last night too, Kenton. I'm glowing. Turmeric. I want to hear that story. I can't wait.
Peace. This is djOHLOW coming to you live from Radio Fairfax. All live beats by First Spawn. These are some new joints, man. I've never heard any of these, man. Yeah, pull that mic around, man. You got to keep that mic with you, man. You need a mic today. I'm going to be talking to you a lot, man. I want to know.
It's tough, too, man.
Yeah, right? This is no joke right here, man. So, look, I'm going to come back to the intro, KRS-One. How old are you? 16?
16.
16 years old, right? So let me ask you first, man. What do you know of KRS-One?
KRS-One is like one of the most knowledgeable MCs from hip-hop.
The teacher.
Yeah. what I want to talk about is why people like KRS-One, like you were talking about the gods of hip hop, right? And I said there's no such thing as a god of hip hop. There's just in all genres of music, I think it's just based on followership and how many albums they sold. And
I don't think that there's really the god of anything, but I think it's we overstate it and just call it God, just to call attention to how they overstand over a lot of different
the OGs. We call them the OGs, the originators. Yeah,
exactly.
So
that's a more apt name, the OGs.
So look, man, I'm gonna ask you too, man.
I don't know.
This is gonna be no. Look, so this is open for everybody, but I mean, the KRS-One, like what he was saying right there, right? That's the true essence of hip hop that I grew up on, right? Information, knowledge, keeping it positive and righteous. You know what I'm saying? And how? So why is it that kids today, maybe not Firstborn, because he's like indigo, but kids, the 85 percentile of the world, the kids that listen to rap music today, right? Or they call it hip hop, but it's not really hip hop anymore. They don't know about KRS-One, and they don't care to even listen to him. They don't care to even listen to the information he was giving out. Why is that?
Well, it's hip hop is going to be different things for different people. Like for you, that was your experience with it. For me, I was introduced to the music through breaking, and to be honest, what they were saying, it was more about the cadence, the music, me dancing and DJing and making people move to it, as opposed to getting a message out of the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I started,
you're saying it was
hold on. When I started, that was at the beginning, but then when I started wearing my leather medallion, like everybody else, you get a little more conscious with it and everything. But from the inside looking out, I was.
Like, you're looking, as a DJ, you're coming in as a DJ.
That's my point. It's different things to different people. So for you, it was that. But for
but for me, it was that too, because I came up as a DJ too. So I was all about finding the beats that made the ladies get on the dance floor. It wasn't really about, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't gonna play KRS-One for the ladies.
I think kids today, they're not looking for a lesson. They're looking to have some fun. And everybody who just talks about turn down for what? I'm young. I could die young. I'd live for tomorrow. It's not till later where you begin to treasure a day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's the mad confidence. It's the confidence that's wasted on the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Because pretty much you can do anything and bounce right back from it. You party all night, go to work, turn down for what? And
the music still do it though, man.
The music support, with some influence, I mean, we got 5-hour energy right now. You know what I'm saying? Here, get the extra strength 5-pack at the grocery store.
I'm saying it's probably the worst thing that you can drink today out, man. You know what I'm saying?
More than likely. But I'm saying, if you wanted to keep going.
To go back to what he was saying about the leather medallion, like that's what everybody else was, wearing at the same time, and like what you saying, like why was it like that then, but it's not like that now?
No, exactly.
Back then, knowledge was fashionable. Like they was pushing that on a mainstream level.
You go.
Okay, but what about Jay Electronica?
He's not mainstream. He hasn't even dropped the album yet. He hasn't dropped the studio album yet. All his tracks is out the ground.
But he's in the mainstream though.
He's in the not for the music.
He's on TMZ all the time, man.
Exactly. But that ain't no music on TMZ.
Yeah, I mean,
that's you know what I'm saying? Like it's the image. His image is on the mainstream, but not his music.
I mean, he just dropped he was dating a billion trillion heiress.
He was dating a Rothschild.
Rothschild.
No, you can't even put no number on. You know what I mean? As far as money, you can't put no money on the Rothschild.
I think the Rothschilds, like in the beginning, like money started with them almost.
Yeah, like they created American currency.
I'm telling you, money started with them. You can't count it. Oh my goodness! But kids aren't looking for a lesson, man. They're looking to turn up. Let's have some fun. A few years ago, some chick was singing, "Let's party like we're gonna die young," and it's just the music to the beat of the drum and all this. That's the whole sentiment of it all.
But I want to ask you guys something too, man, because you guys make conscious music. You know what I'm saying? When I heard your music for the first time, hey, make sure you keep playing beats for us though, man. You don't have to change them up. You could just go back sometimes too, man. Some of the first joints you played were ill, man. I like to hear them again. But you guys make really conscious music too. And you guys flip it because you guys do it with a live drummer, right?
Yeah.
So how do you guys stay in line? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you guys choose to make conscious music over making that get money music?
Now, that's what I grew up on. Like Illmatic is my favorite album, and with that album, it's a very street album, but that was like one of the first albums where it was like talking about the streets, but not glorifying it. It was like just, this is how I grew up.
It had a lot of gems on it.
Yeah,
a lot of hidden gems in it.
Yeah. So it was like that total balance. So that's what I try to do when I put together albums. Like, I have some party cuts. I got some where I'm dropping some gems, just schooling people on, I got a song called Logic and Theory, just talking about like, just talking about all like social ills, like, corrupt jail systems, stuff like that. And, but, I got a song called For the Weekend where, like it's kind of like an older party jam, like, for older heads, because it's talking about work. But, everybody that I know that's, my age, they still waiting for Friday, dog, So, it's
paycheck
like,
to paycheck.
Yeah. So, I mean, we just waiting for, for the weekend so we can just relax and not have to deal with the BS at work. So,
Peace. This is DJ Ohlow. You tune into On Beat with Ohlow, coming to you live from Radio Fairfax here in Fairfax, VA. See, man, we had some good energy, some good, like, getting crazy energy, and then you just chilled it out, man. I had so much to say earlier, man. I was about to get crazy on this area, man, but now I'm going to fall back a little bit, man. But what I wanted to get into...
Another thing about Fairfax.
And music soothes the beast.
Yeah, it really does, yeah. I mean, he really did, man, because he had me all hyphy before, man. You know what I'm saying? I was about to wild out. But what I wanted to talk about is the fact that this area... And this isn't a lot of areas. I've been talking to a lot of people in a lot of areas, and they say that the problem is that the local community doesn't support each other. And it wasn't really like that back in the day. I think back in the day, it was, especially in hip-hop, it was all about the local community. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to know, because everybody here is an artist. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. Let's start with Mr. Forge, man. You haven't said anything.
Yeah, I call those folks the flow and go. You ever got one of those shows where there's a whole bunch of people there, right? And then as soon as they do their set, they roll.
Everybody bounces.
Everyone that came with them to support them rolls as well. Yeah. So there's no true support in that respect. Flow and go, that's what I call them. And I mean, I've been here for like, I don't know what, how old are you, 16? So about 16 plus years from LA, and I think it's actually progressed, man. When I first came here, there was no love in Virginia. I had to go to Maryland and DC, to do shows, and there was more support, you know what I'm saying? And there was actually more support, from folks around that area. But I think it's been a little cliquish, you know what I mean? Everybody's doing their own thing, ABC Entertainment or XYZ Entertainment. Everybody got entertainment, and everybody's, it's like what is it called? The crap don't stink kind of mentality.
They're trying to ego hustle.
Exactly. But I think it has progressed, you know what I mean? Especially, like for example, like Beat Konductaz, man. I think something like that, has unified a lot of folks in this area. Like I wouldn't have, met like Matta Fact or Theory or Betta, you know what I'm saying? So, that kind of venue that Beat Konductaz have put together, or even, I'll Be with Ohlow, man, you unifying this area.
Because I'm sick of it, man. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
all that division is weak, man.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all grew up.
In that.
Yeah, exactly. It seems to me that people have to see that you're actually doing something greater than them in order for them to get involved. You know what I'm saying?
I read an article this week from J. Cole, and he was talking it was about the same thing about in North Carolina though. Yeah. And talking about how artists come up to him and talk about how NC isn't unified and all this, the same argument that goes on here.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean he brought up some great points as solutions that I like co-sign, and I've said myself too. Like, I mean, you really got to create your own economy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really spread that dollar around with each other, like starting with this, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you buy my album, I buy your album.
Yeah. Then it really becomes a
unit, man.
Yeah, and it spreads
out
a real
community.
Yeah. And you got your own money in there.
If y'all ain't support one another, you ain't got no community.
It's true. That's one thing that overall, I'm here from the beginning of the scene, and that's one thing that's missing. It's like, now it's more, always complain about heads not coming out, but there's never been like an economy for hip hop in this area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
As
true.
opposed to like California, where the scene supports itself. You got some good music to sell, word gets around, and that people are looking to buy. It's like,
Nah, but even Cali, man. I mean, I was out there recently, man. It's the same thing out there, man.
Yeah, but well, I mean, my man back here, but he's
Mr.
Forge. Hey, is that the case? I mean, does the community in LA support the individual artists a lot stronger than here?
Actually, I'd say that they do. You know what I mean? It's everybody knows everybody there. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of cliquish in a certain fashion, man, especially when you got folks coming together from different neighborhoods, different sets, So there's a lot of that negativity that can come, those kind of negative elements, you know what I'm saying? But no, they do support one another, you know what I mean? We keep the West Coast.
They support in the sense that they're all West Coast, but there's a lot of division because what I noticed
everywhere.
Yeah, what I noticed is
they have more places that they retail their music. There's way more places to retail your music out there
on the West Coast. Well, okay, let's don't even talk about the West Coast because the East and West is like night and day for real. I mean, for real.
You got more artists out there that actually live off their craft because the community supports it. It's similar to how this community supports go-go music.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that out there.
Yeah. But I think what's funny about this area versus every other area, it's like you got the South and then you got New York and you got Cali or whatever. You know, they support one another, and then when something's hot, because everybody's doing it, but when something's hot, it gets a lot of love. And it seems like if somebody got something hot out here, you don't get no love.
Well, what about Wale?
What you mean? As far as what?
I mean, when he
support here? They hate Wale in this area, ain't?
Nah, not at first though. No.
At first they was giving Wale love.
Yeah, mad love.
But then when he made it or whatever, it's like he don't get no love now. And that's and that's the whole point that I'm trying to make. It's like when you start to embark on some type of success in this area, you don't get no support no more.
And that's too because we are not combating, but like, you know, especially like in LA and New York and these places with an established music economy, like it's been established for years, and some, you know, have gone farther than others. Here you do have that go-go element that I remember you used to be able to go to a little shop and they have it, you know, tapes behind jewelry cases and all this kind of stuff.
You know, down the F Street, get them go-go.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, when you come here, it's like you going against that because that's the staple music of this area, and then it's like nothing has been built for hip hop. You know, nothing has been. You know, it hasn't been a staple sound, I guess, that you can say for hip hop. It's been a little bit of everything. You get a lot of different sounds coming from this area, but then that's what's great about this area and should be exploited. I mean, not exploited in a negative way, but I mean, it's a lot here. You know, it's a lot here to be delved into as far as musically, artistically. It's a real artistic area, but it's just so conservative that, you know, people are, you know, sometimes people are afraid to support and, you know, make that their affiliate with that, because, you know, so many people in it, so many other different things, and I don't know, it is very, you know, it's cliquish, but it's cliquish anywhere. So
that's what I was trying to get at. It's cliquish everywhere, especially right now. I think when we speak about LA or New York or whatever, we're thinking about the 90s maybe, you know what I'm saying? But now it's the same thing, man. Everybody's talking the same thing. Everybody in their local area is like, yo, we're struggling for support. And I think part of the problem is the saturation, because if I'm DJing and he's DJing and he's DJing and he's DJing, how are we all going to support each other if we all are doing different things? You know what I'm saying? For Spawn.
Like, in today's age, like, the youngins, like, for me, like, there's people in California who are into, like, the electronic, you know, age, and then there's people on the East Coast who, like, they represent the East Coast, and they're like Beast Coast, like Pro Era in them, and Underachievers and Flatbush Zombies. So it's really no difference. It's like
they drop knowledge.
They drop knowledge, but some stuff they do, it's like it's weird. It's like a tweak.
I mean, it's new age, it's different, man. They're trying to drop jewels while being relevant and hip to what's going on today, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to still fit in with the 85ers, man. So that's what it comes down to, you know, the 85%. If you can't really get them to bite into your music or into your product, then you're really not gonna make it, quote unquote, make it. I don't even know what make it really means anymore. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when people talk about success, if you look up the definition of success, it doesn't even mean what you think it means. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back. This is on Beat with Ohlow. All live beats by First Spawn. Peace.
Keeping the First Amendment alive. We are Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio.